Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans, where the fans have been ready for hours in anticipation of this big one we have coming up. The Spartans will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flores. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So UCLA's offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. So Michigan State's offense will go to work for the first time today. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse. We have another guy who's threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
That's a nice-looking run. That reminds me of Jonathan Franklin, Maurice Jones-Drew, Zach Charbonnet. In recent years, they've had a lot of ability at the running back position. How about this name, though? Little-known fact. The great Jackie Robinson also played running back for UCLA. You know he's smiling down from heaven watching that last game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. You got to communicate.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Safe completion on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Complete. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Back to pass, it's Childs. Fires it incomplete.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play-action fake. Finds his man.
And the big fella really had nowhere to go. You're trying to catch people off guard by throwing it to him. He was a little bit open, but, man, that closed fast, and he had nowhere to go. No gain on the play.
Throwing right. It's caught downfield. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The run from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Kelly. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for space. It's Berger. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Get it out to the supersonic guy.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Finds his tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He's not afraid to go deep. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that is no good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Dropping back, it's Childs. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Grab near the marker is Kelly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Calls his own number.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
He makes the catch. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabs it in the middle. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. He'll keep it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Spartans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartans!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Alabama.
To throw, it's Iamaleava.
The landscape of college football will change dramatically with the outcome of this one, and we will keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Red pass, it's complete. He's loose. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Pulls it, fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Kelly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This time they'll go to the running game. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Using the quick game. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run the counter. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's the handoff. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sparty.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he makes the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Matthews. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Back to pass. Quickly complete.
So it's third and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42. Caught in the backfield. It's Marsh. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll move the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Here comes the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On the run, it's Thomas. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. And he throws another interception. His third of the night. Takes it the other way. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Michigan State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll pull it on the read. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing.
The Bruins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wide open spaces. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Power football with the run. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be knocked down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They go to the ground. It's a running room. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
With the catch, it's Matthews. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Makes the grab. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Bruins line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Brings up 2nd down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Rushes on him. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the returner will be dragged down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Field goal is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. Toss sweep to the right. There he goes. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown Spartans. And the beatdown has ensued.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Leaves it with the back. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Snagged in the middle, it's Flores. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got his man. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
First down for the offense.
The give to the tailback. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Finds him out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Looking downfield on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They're going to run it. They'll make the stop, but he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. Past the sticks, and he may get more. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
Good enough for a first down.
The give out of the gun. Nice move to keep running. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
First and goal, UCLA.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the D deny them on second and goal. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? To the air, it's Iamaleava. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nice move. Oh, it's loose. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. It'll be first and 10 from the 30.
And the Spartans take over first and 10.
Off the RPO, complete. There he goes.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wants to fire on second down. That's caught. It's McCray. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Hand off from the shotgun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Quarterback on the keeper. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Snagged out of the air. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting first progression.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. From the gun. Give on the inside. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Bruins are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, the power run here. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Robinson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams.